Breaking news from FBI, they lost it again by Liberty Bell for freedomdaily.com. Coincidences happen all the time to people on a daily basis that hardly makes anyone think twice. For example, you bump into someone at the grocery store you were just talking about, or you hear a favorite song pops in on the radio after thinking about it. We could go on, but you get the gist. Those are coincidences. But in the case of the fake Russian collusion investigation, Hillary Clinton and all the missing text messages, that could be the worst to describe the latest developments. Okay, let's back up a bit and recap everything that has recently occurred in the last several weeks. Earlier in December, the American people learned that Special Counsel Robert Mueller used information obtained from disgraced FBI agent Peter Strzok. Then it was discovered Strzok was involved in the Hillary Clinton email investigation, and he was also part of launching the Trump investigation too. Then Peter was fired, and the entire world learned of his affair and text messages between himself and his co-worker / mistress Lisa Page, who was also part of the Trump-Russia conspiracy probe. As these text messages were reported on, one message found between Peter Strzok and Lisa Page showed a sinister plot underway to stop Trump's candidacy, and that was sent on August 15, 2016. The text in question read, "I want to believe that the path you threw out for consideration in Deputy FBI Director Andrew McCabe's office, that there's no way he gets elected. But I'm afraid we can't take that risk. It's like an insurance policy in the unlikely event you die before you're 40. Brett Baird tweeted that out. Sounds scandalous, right? Of course it does, which is why the American people do not buy the story that all these text messages magically disappeared as a mere coincidence. Now, to cast more doubt on the Russian collusion investigation is the fact that the FBI has lost Deputy Director Andrew McCabe's messages too. Right? Yeah, you just can't make this stuff up, folks. On Saturday night, Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton joined Judge Jeanine Pirro on Fox News program. In the segment, Fitton explained to Pirro how difficult it was working with Jeff Sessions' Justice Department. And then he dropped a massive bombshell that has sent shockwaves across the country. Fitton states that the FBI would not turn over McCabe's text messages, and then finally admitted the reason why they won't hand over those messages is that they cannot find them. Here is what Tom Fitton had to say about the missing text messages. "We sued back in September for the text messages of the number 2 at the FBI, Andrew McCabe, and they just told us this week they gave us everything they're going to give us, and not one text message was turned over. They lost all of Andrew McCabe's text messages? I don't believe it. There's still gamesmanship going on. Unbelievable." But this could be an excellent basis for the entire fake Russia investigation to be brought to screeching halt. As Freedom Daily reported earlier last week concerning the missing Page and Strzok messages, Trump's attorney could bring a strong case to dismiss the matter entirely. Here is more from Law and Crime. The fact that now nearly half a year's worth of text messages between Strzok and Page during the time leading up to Robert Mueller's appointment as special counsel weren't preserved by the Justice Department will surely fuel motions from Team Trump's lawyers against the investigation. Months of text messages don't just accidentally disappear. One past conversation between Strzok and Page indicated that former Attorney General Loretta Lynch knew there would be no charges filed against Clinton well before that investigation ended. Given the significant evidence of impropriety in the Clinton case, a foregone conclusion of innocence before the FBI wrapped up their investigation looks shady at best. Trump's lawyers will surely argue that after those messages came to light, the DOJ intentionally lost those 5 months worth of other messages. look for Paul Manafort to jump all over this. He's already fighting his indictment, claiming that Mueller is overstepping his authority and shouldn't be running the investigation. Throw in this evidence that the investigation may have been tainted before Mueller even took over, and that the DOJ could be covering up damaging information. Yeah, you think? And a motion to dismiss alleging prosecutorial misconduct is a near certainty. The investigation is nothing more than a witch hunt to deflect from the real crime of Hillary Clinton using a private email server and getting caught red-handed. Instead of the FBI and Mueller investigating Trump for collusion, they should be looking into Hillary and Obama for all their crimes they committed over the last 8 years. But the deep state won't allow that. That is why we, the people, need to keep forging ahead and continue to demand the truth of what was in those emails, and that the real criminals are prosecuted for their crimes. And you know, great for Tom Fitton from Judicial Watch, because you know, if he wasn't going after them, I don't think we'd get half the information. The corruption just runs deep, and I hope he still persists. He's not giving up. I just hope he stays safe, because anybody that goes against Clinton, and things are getting a little rocky at this point, you know, he better take care. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.